Hey everyone, been a minute since I made a video. Figure I'd let everyone know what I'm into. I kind of got burned out on the RC racing scene, and since I do love RC a lot, I decided to get into another aspect. Now, judging by what you're looking at, you'd think it was crawlers or trail rigs, because that is what this is, but it is in fact Tamiya cars. I have recently bought a few of them, and I am seriously addicted to them. But I'm just gonna get into my trail rig. Might give people inspiration for building their own. Don't mind the charger going off in the background. So this is my Tamiya CC01 Ford Bronco. Box is right there. I've owned these chassis before, and I liked it, and I thought it'd be a cool thing to run around in front of the house with. That was up to the point where I found out that people were actually building crawlers out of them, or trail rigs, and that's kind of what I ended up doing. Go over the exterior. It's 73 Ford Bronco body. The paint is Spastics. What is it? Spastics Candy Gold. And then I two-toned it with just basic black. Wheels are just plastic, axial, Dick CPEC kind of stuff. Pretty much they were the cheapest 1.9s I could find. And then the tires are HPI Rovers. I didn't specifically go for these tires, but when I needed something a little more grippier than the stock fare, I went for what would look good scale wise, and these turned out to be the best. I think they came out perfect. And you know, after I detailed the tires, that right there is what I mean, paint markered, and I detailed the wheels out a little bit, you know, that I think it looks really good. Anyways, onto the truck itself. This is a CC01. It doesn't have a whole hell of a lot of bought upgrades, though it does have a few. Most of the stuff was just kind of moved around and re-engineered by myself after I'd bought said parts. The electronics are a mess. Just using a Metal Gear Futaba servo, stock speed control, stock motor. I mean, nothing special here. One thing I am using, you don't know if you can see it, but my lipos, and those are shorty packs. And what I did was this cover that the ESC is sitting on, it's made to hold stick nickel metals, or NiCads. And it's I pretty much just cut and trimmed the inside of the tub, and underneath there so I could fit my shorty, and then my receiver made up the difference in the pack. This holds the battery really well. The only thing is I've got 2 Phillips head screws there and right there, and every time it's time to change the battery, I gotta pull that plate off to do it, but I never have to worry about my battery coming loose. So that's the electronics and what I did to get hard case lipos in there. I do have full ball bearings, aluminum steering rack that's got a couple modifications, and then underneath is where the magic happens, I guess. The first time I had it out, before I even had the body painted, I broke the ears off of the stock axle, and it was hard to find a regular black one, but Tamiya made an aftermarket chrome one, which includes the chrome cover and then the chrome cover that goes on the underside of, or the other side of the chassis that covers up the front diff. So I got those and put those on. I made some custom adjustable links. I locked the front diff, aluminum front A-arms. Those are GMPs or GPMs, whatever they are. This is Yun Fact 4-link and shock mounts. Those are kind of the biggest upgrades it has, is under here in that steering rack. I repositioned the shocks from their stock location to get a little more suspension travel. I mean, it's not a whole lot, but it works. Like I said, I had to lock the front diff. Before it was just an open diff, and I lost a lot of traction. I couldn't get up hardly anything. But as soon as I locked the front and got the tires, this thing is actually pretty decent now. But yeah, I mean, that's my trail truck. It's a cool little thing. I have a lot of fun with it. I do have a skid plate made out of aluminum stock that goes right here. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. These things got this big chunk in the front, and unless you got bigger tires, it catches you on a lot of things. So what a lot of guys are doing, and this is my next thing, is remove that and make a skid plate, covers up from down here over top where this used to be. So that's my next step. I'm gonna throw some weights in it, and yeah, I mean, it's a pretty cool little rig. But you know, if you like the video, like it. If you have any questions, ask them. Feel free to subscribe, and yeah, have a good one.